get ready to match the stars. Dick Martin, Brett Summers, Gary Burghoff, Mobley, Richard Dawson, and Patti Deutsch as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rayburn.
Dear friends and gentle hearts, are you all ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but for what are you ready? Are you ready to play this game?
Yes.
And be brilliant and sparkling and witty and
Yes,
gay?
oh, friend and gentle heart.
Oh, all right. You don't want to be gay? You don't have to be gay, but say hello to Evie, Phineas, and Susan Copperthwaite. Evie is our current champion. She's won one game, and she has $600 to her. Does money make you feel secure? Well, I'm glad you feel secure, Evie. And she's been challenged by Susan. We played one game to a 2-2 tie, and now we're in the tiebreaker. Susan has had her question. She scored one match, and we have a question for Evie. But before we do anything, we've got to do a little business, and this is the nature of the business we have for you. Okay, here we go with the second half of our tiebreaker. Evie, this is for you. Listen carefully. Dumb Dora was so dumb.
How dumb was she?
I'll tell you, I'm glad you asked how dumb she was. I'll tell you how dumb she was. She tried to get rid of her wrinkles by blanking her face. That's how dumb.
I hate that question.
Dumb Dora was so dumb, she tried to get rid of her wrinkles by blanking her face.
She tried to get rid of her wrinkles.
That's right, she had wrinkles on her face.
Right? And
She tried to get rid of them by blanking her face.
By blanking her... I don't mean to
you know
sound
what?
like Evie, but
folks,
forget it.
This lady is dumber than Dumb Dora. Because if Dumb Dora were here right now, she'd come up with an answer immediately, just like that.
That shows how clever I am. I can't think of what the little devil would do.
Yes. Now
Okay.
think of an answer now.
Oh, I've got it, I think. I can't spell. I'll spell for you, honey. I can't think. Can't spell. You're not going to be able to tell.
If you just
I have no
draw a
idea
picture,
because I can't
will figure
read
it
it.
out somehow. All right, everybody's
what I
finished. Here we
wrote.
go with Evie. Phineas. Dumb Dora was so dumb. Would you like to know how dumb she was?
How dumb was she?
She tried to get rid of her wrinkles by blanking her face.
You're gonna boo me, but I'm gonna say sanding.
Sanding her face?
Like that.
Oh, sandpaper. Get rid of them that way, huh? Okay. You gonna boo her? She says Dumb Dora got rid of her wrinkles by sanding her face.
No, by unscrewing her face.
By unscrewing her face. All right. Now, Brett, what did you finally think of?
I'm so mad I didn't think of sanding. I may never show my answer. I said by shrinking.
By shrinking her face. All right, so far we got...
Don't you boo me either. If they don't remember
The
about my
natives are
connections
restless, aren't
with the
they?
mafia, are they going to be in
Yes.
trouble in the parking lot?
All right, Gary Burghoff is up.
Is ironing a good question?
Ironing. That's the answer. Ironing her face. Every housewife in America knows that. Are you a
I
housewife?
don't even own an iron. What do you think
I'm
of
not
that?
even a housewife,
You don't
and I
own
know
a
the
face.
answer. Are you a housewife?
I'm a housewife.
What did you think of?
Well, her answer was technically correct. They do sand faces to get rid of wrinkles.
That's right, I heard of that process.
But to show you what kind of housewife I am, I said ironing.
You said ironing. All right, we're up to Richard. What did you say, Richard? She says to get rid of her wrinkles by sanding her face.
Yeah, well, ironing's all right, but the wrinkles will come right back.
Oh.
Not if you...
Well, actually,
Starch them.
what I do is...
Sprinkle.
This is what Brett does to her face. You starch it.
Starch the face.
Yeah.
I
Marvelous.
see. Okay.
Unless you get caught in the rain and then...
Yeah.
Zip
Now,
city.
Patti, we need one sandpapered face to achieve a tie here.
May I be excused?
No.
I said ironing her face.
Ironing, so Susan wins the game. Come on down, Susan. Congratulations. Okay. Evie, we're sorry to see you go. You're a nifty kid and a peachy dancer, I guess. What are you going to do with your $600, Evie?
Buy a house and a car and...
Yes, sir. Evie Phineas. Thank you. Goodbye, my dear. Oh, boy. Somebody better tell her about inflation. You can't buy a house and a car. Hello there, Susan. You ready?
No.
You're not?
No.
Oh, you got a rabbit's foot in your hand, huh?
My mother gave me this, and she's a witch, so I figure I better bring it. Psychic, not a witch.
All right. Well, she brought you luck because you're up here and you're going to have a go at over $5,000 now. Shall we begin?
Yeah.
We polled a recent studio audience, Susan. We got their best response to this. Civil blank. What happened with that? Oh, that civil blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. You match the next one, you get $250. And the third, $100. 3 of these people are permitted to help. Whom do you choose?
Richard?
Thing that Brett and Dick Martin fought in the Civil War.
Civil War. 2 veterans in the Civil War up there. There's one.
Marianne?
Civil rights.
Civil rights. You got 2 now.
Dick?
Dick, what do you say?
Civil service.
Civil service. So you got civil service, civil rights, and civil war. You can choose one of those, or if you think you've got a better one, give us that one. What would you like to do, Susan?
First one I thought of was Civil War.
Civil war. All right. That's the one that Richard gave you, right? All right. She hopes it's up there, and she hopes it's under the $500 response. We'll find out where it is right now as we reveal the $100 response. Civil service. We had that answer. Dick Martin gave you that one. All right. Looking for Civil War. Here's the $250 response. Civil rights. So you got 2 out of 3 so far. Last chance for the Civil War. Here is the $500 response. Yeah! Good for you. Is she a good kisser?
He is a very good kisser.
That's nice. Nice when good kissers are up here then. Okay, you've got $600 now, Susan. You're going to play for $5,000. To collect that, you've got to match one of the dinglings head-to-head, and it has to be an exact match. It's time to choose one now.
Richard?
Okay, Richard, you get ready to write. Susan will face me. Here is the $5,000 question. All the blank. All the blank. Okay, he's finished. Now, Susan, we need an answer from you. What you think will match his. What do you say? All the...
All the King's Men. I don't know.
All the King's Men. That was a movie and a novel, wasn't it? Okay, she says all the King's Men will match you for $5,000. Richard, may we see it, please?
Yeah, darling, I thought we had money in the bank. I just thought of all the way.
All the way, yeah. Okay. Did you think of that?
Yeah, but I just briefly. It went right off.
In and out of your head?
Yeah, gone.
Well, there goes the money.
Yeah, that goes. Next time.
Next time, all right. Now, you got the $600, and you're going to meet another player in a moment or so, but right now we got to do a little business, Susan, and this is it. All right, here we are now. We're going to play another game if Susan's ready for that. And to do that, we're very happy to present another player. So let's welcome Cliff Goodrich. Hello, Cliff. What's that say there? Oh, that's a design.
It doesn't say anything, but it's an SC tie.
Oh, it is?
Yes, it is.
Are those the colors?
Cardinal and gold.
Cardinal and gold. Well, you learn something every day. I didn't know that. No, that's a Trojan's head, isn't it?
That's
that's
exactly
what it is.
right.
I couldn't make it out for a moment. Yeah. What else you want to tell us about Cliff Goodrich?
Well, I'm married and from Santa Monica, and I have a little girl, Beth, who's 16 months old, probably sitting at home playing with the dials right now. And I'm in the management end of harness and thoroughbred racing here in Southern California.
Well, that ought to be an interesting life.
Very interesting.
And you're an SC graduate, I take it?
Correct.
Okay, Cliff, you ready to play?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Bing. Please make a selection.
I'll take A, please.
A it is. New game, folks. This is it. Mary Ann Mobley's husband, Gary Collins, said, I will never forget that Mary Ann was a Miss America. How can I? She even wears her crown when she's in the blank. That's what Gary Collins said. I will never forget that Mary Ann was a Miss America. How can I? She even wears her crown when she's in the blank.
That's the last thing he'll say.
Finished. Finished. All right. Now we come over here to Cliff. Mary Ann Mobley's husband, Gary Collins, said, I will never forget that Mary Ann was a Miss America. After all, how can I? She even wears her crown when she's in the...
Where else? The bedroom.
In the bedroom. Not too thrilled with that, are you?
Off to a terrific start.
When one of the celebrities gives an answer that they really like, then they explode. But when they give it, they don't like that too much. What did you say, Dick?
Well, nearby the bedroom. I said in the shower.
In the shower. That's the answer they like. They could be wrong, too. What do you say?
I say I'm just so exhausted this week.
You did write an answer. You weren't too tired for that.
Of course I did. Listen, we may have to have a little meeting with Ira. I said in the sack and or bed. Now, does that go along?
No.
Did anybody ask you to say no? No. We'll speak to... Stop shaking your head, Ira.
No, you see here, the bed, it could have been a small apartment. The bed could have been in the kitchen.
Oh. You mean like the motel in Encino?
That's right, yes.
He's a great cook, isn't he?
My secret's out. And the answer is no.
But I happen to know that she's only...
Yes?
She only... What was the question?
The question was, I will never forget that Mary Ann was a Miss America. How can I? She even wears her crown when she's in the...
She's only in good voice if Bert Parks is in there with her singing... I rehearsed that. And then I blew it.
No, I couldn't. You heard him say it.
He's broken the table.
So his answer is bedroom. What do you say?
I'm sorry, Cliff.
This is your question.
Yes, right.
And you ought to know.
Yeah, I should know. And since I should know, it's the shower.
Shower.
Sorry.
Okay. All right, Richard.
I thought you said I was the only person you took to that motel in Encino. You make me feel very cheap. Now, what was
He's
the
only
question?
kidding, folks.
I'm not kidding.
Yes, you are. Listen to how deep my voice is.
What was the question?
The question was, I will never forget that Mary Ann was a Miss America.
Yes?
She even wears her crown when she's in the blank. And he said bedroom.
I'm not giving you back your Andre Kostelanetz record. I'm very hurt. I said in the nude.
In the nude.
Thank you.
Right. All right.
Hello.
Hello there, Patti Deutsch.
Took her.
Yes.
It's too late for that.
No.
I said that she only wore a crown when she was in the naked.
In the naked. You didn't score with that at all, Cliff. Sorry to say. Okay, second half of round one in a moment or so. But right now, we've got to do a little business, friends. Pay attention. All right, second half of round one, Susan. This is your question. Say, did you hear what happened?
No.
Last night at the circus?
No.
Well, I'm glad you asked about that. Here's what happened last night at the circus. Bozo the clown got fired because the boss didn't think it was funny when Bozo fed the blank to the lions.
That's about as funny as a flight fall down
Last night at the circus, Bozo the clown got fired because the boss didn't think it was funny when Bozo fed the blank to the lions. Now, there are a couple of real good answers to that question.
I got it. I've got it, sweetheart. I'm sitting here concentrating, and all of a sudden... She does it every week. Oh, go put your glasses on.
That's telling
Look who's talking. Holy man.
All right. Red roots.
Yes, I check them out from up here all the time.
Your baby's gonna have red
Very
hair.
carefully dyed.
Well, I also have a dachshund at home, and that has nothing to do with it, with red fur. Thank you very much.
All right. Susan, do you hear what happened last night at the circus?
No,
Well, I'll be glad to tell you, Susan, because you weren't there.
No,
Here's what happened. Bozo the Clown got fired because the boss didn't think it was funny when Bozo fed the blank to the lions.
Wow, that's hard. Fed the blind, fed the midgets.
Fed the midgets to the lions.
Are you sliding short people?
No, man.
Yeah. You're not a midget.
Of course not. I have my famous heels.
As my
All right.
mother used to say, if the shoe fits.
Yes, it does.
Where?
Now Richard's on over here. Dick, what do you say?
I think midgets is a small meal, so I said the trainer.
The trainer. The lion trainer. Oh, yeah. Bozo fed the lion trainer to the lions. All right, Brett.
Do you know how happy we're going to be together?
You didn't.
Yes,
Oh, the trainer. All right, we got trainers now. Okay, Gary, tall fellow.
When you're
that
a
you
kind
are.
person, you're 10 feet tall.
Yes, I am.
I'm holding... Not you, me!
Oh.
Susan, that was a tough question. There's so many answers. I said high wirist. That's all I could think of.
The high wire.
Boo, everybody,
fellow
boo! Thank you. I needed that.
Yes. It assuages your guilt for giving a rotten answer, doesn't it?
That was a rotten answer, wasn't it?
Like, Bozo the Clown got fired because the boss didn't think it was funny when Bozo fed the blank to the lions, and Susan said midgets. What did you say?
Well, why did he get angry?
Who?
Bozo.
The boss? No, the boss got angry.
No, but Bozo got angry.
No.
Really? Yes, he did, because why did he feed whatever he fed to the lion?
I don't know.
Something really angered him, and you know what it was?
Tell me.
I'm going to tell you.
I
The
hope.
audience didn't laugh. And you know what he did? He reached right over and he got two from the audience, and he fed them right to the lion. The audience.
Oh, he fed the audience. Oh, he fed the audience. See what can happen to you? Be careful.
So,
They'll get you.
That audience did the same thing, and they ended up in that lion's mouth.
Okay. All right,
That's
Richard.
how it happened.
You're on, Richard.
Are you talking to me? How many other people have you taken to NC?
It was yesterday.
Yeah, I've got to defend, really. Gary is not a midget. He's a dwarf.
Takes one to
What
know
a
one.
clowns. They entertain children. He fed the little kitty.
Fed the little kitty. Oh, Kenny, old bad Kenny.
which was part of the audience.
Right.
Don't involve me with your answer. You got very surly when you did that.
You didn't go him.
Is this still the same question?
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave it here. Excuse me. I have to, dear.
Okay.
Wait till you see my body measurement.
Okay. There it is. 5 feet 5.5. Now, Patti.
Well, now, you said that the boss was ticked off, right?
The Bozo the Clown got fired because the boss didn't think it was funny. He was angry. Yeah, that's right.
Right, because Bozo fed the boss's little woman to the lion.
Boss's little woman. I think that would have made him happy. Been trying to get rid of her for years. Okay, now we go to round 2. Do we go to round 2? Yes. Cliff, please make a selection.
I'll try A again, Gene.
Gonna try A again, eh? Never learns, does he? Paul said, "My dog gets more and more like a person every day. Every night before he goes to bed, he blinks." My dog gets more and more like a person every day.
I'm sorry, I was sleeping so soundly through Mary Ann's story. What was it you said?
My dog gets more and more like a person every day. Every night before he goes to bed, he blinks. All right.
Every night.
I'm finished.
Finished.
Yes.
Good girl.
And
You're
I'd like
good
a
girl.
gold star.
You will get a gold star for that. Okay.
All of you, I shall speak to you later.
All right, Patti, you finished? Quickly. Now, we come to Cliff. Paul said, "My dog gets more and more like a person every day. Every night before he goes to bed, he..."
Praise.
Praise is a good answer. That seems like a pretty good answer to me. Does it seem like a good answer to you, Dick?
No.
No?
No.
It's a rotten answer, Cliff. What do you got?
I said he wets.
He wet. Okay. Brett, what did you say?
My mother brung me up all wrong. Why didn't I think of praise? I said he has a little snack.
Has a little snack. All right.
My old lady did pretty good by me. Praise.
Praise! There's one match. Okay, Marianne?
Okay.
Show and tell.
I said brushes his teeth.
Right, that's a good answer. Very good. Richard?
I said he tinkles.
He tinkles. And Patti?
I said he sets his fur.
Sets his fur. So that's one for you. And now we got to stop for a second or two here and deliver this message. Gene Rayburn, Match Game 75. Join us next time. Goodbye. That's it.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 75. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations.